Hey everyone, Kyle here from Wealthy Affiliate. Today we're going to be talking about SEO and getting your website ready for SEO. And for those of you that don't know what SEO is, it's search engine optimization. So basically what you're going to be doing is optimizing your website for search engines like Google, Bing, and Yahoo so that they're going to get ranked and going to rank hopefully very well. And we're going to be walking you through the process of how to build out your website in a way that leads to rankings and is going to lead to all sorts of different optimization within the search engines, because rankings lead to traffic, which lead to revenue opportunity. So it's very important that you understand this sort of stuff, and we're going to be providing you with everything that you need to know going forward. And today we're going to be going through uh, how SEO works, but I'm also going to be explaining how to initially set up your website so that it's ready for search engines, and that's going to be using the all-in-one SEO plugin within your WordPress backend. So when I come back here, I'm just going to give you a quick walkthrough of rankings in Google, and then we're going to get into the all-in-one SEO setup side of things. So what does good SEO look like? I'm just going to type in an example here, weight loss for men, kind of going along with the same theme of my website. And I'm just going to show you here that there's 10 rankings here on the very first page of Google. If you scroll down, you're going to see there's many more rankings. Um, and all of these listings here in Google have been achieved through search engine optimization. So these websites have not paid a dime for advertising to get their ranks up this high. Sometimes you'll see blocks of ads above, and those people are actually paying for their ads in Google, and you'll also see it in other search engines. Over here to the right, you'll see that this is a sponsored ad. So over to the right here, this person is paying for every time someone clicks on this ad, whereas people that achieve rankings through search engine optimization are essentially getting free traffic. So that's our ultimate goal, and in particular in the early stages of our website, is to get rankings and start achieving a good solid base of consistent traffic, and that's what we're going to be walking you through. It isn't as difficult as you may think to get rankings like this in Google, and it all comes down to starting with a solid foundation and building out your website in a way where Google and other search engines are going to like your site. So I just wanted to walk you through that and show you what a search engine optimized website looks like. These are the top ones under this particular keyword, and there's literally billions of keywords out there that people are searching for every day. I think the stat is something like 3.5 billion searches per day under different keywords. So it's a huge number, and this actually creates a ton of opportunity for all of us in our respective niches and in any niche. So that's how what good SEO looks like, and our goal moving forward is to get rankings, and through time you're going to be able to achieve a lot of first page rankings, which consequently will lead to traffic and revenue opportunity as well. So the next thing I'm going to get into is the all-in-one SEO, which is going to be the initial stages of setting up your website so it's ready for search engines like Google, so they can basically so they can read your code better on your website and index your website better. So that's what I'm going to get into next. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log into the back office of my website, and remember to access your website manager. You're going to find it under the site rubrics menu over here, and then under site manager simply click that, and it's going to take you to this page here where you're going to see your website, all the associated details, and of course you can log in here. So what I'm going to do is click login and then the login now button, and this is going to take me into the back office of my website. So what we're going to do here is we're going to need to first activate our all-in-one SEO plugin. And what that's going to do is it's basically going to instantiate our plugin so we can use it on our website, and it's going to connect it. So down in the menu here under plugins, if you click that main button there, you're going to see a list of the 2 plugins that are pre-installed with your website, All-in-One SEO Pack and Exclude Pages from Navigation. So we can just activate them both by clicking the Activate links here, and these have both been activated. Upon doing so, you're going to see the All-in-One SEO link come up here into the side menu. If you haven't activated your All-in-One SEO plugin, you won't see this link here, so you'll have to go down to plugins and then activate it. There is a pro version, which is a more advanced version of the plugin itself with more features. You're not going to need to spend money on that. You're simply going to be using the free version, which is more than adequate. So that's set up now, and what you're going to do to work within the All-in-One SEO settings and to set it up is either go to SEO settings here within the plugins page, or you can go up to All-in-One SEO and then find it under general settings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click that there under general settings, and this is going to take me to, you can just close that message there. This is going to take me to the page where I'm going to set up the All-in-One SEO Pack on all the respective details associated with the website. This includes things like my home title, my home description of my website, and how my titles and descriptions are displayed when they get indexed and ranked into Google. And I'm going to be showing you what that means as well. And then you're going to be able to add things later on like Google Webmaster Tools, Bing Webmaster Tools, basically various third-party applications you're going to be able to connect through this plugin. So it's quite powerful, and it can really extend the functionality of your website on top of optimizing it for SEO. And then update options is at the very bottom. It's kind of hidden, and a lot of people when they're working on their all-in-one SEO settings can't see the update button because it's not visible, but it's either at the very top or at the very bottom. So what I'm going to do when I come back is we're going to be setting up the home title and the home description as well as the linking structure here, and then we're just going to be saving and updating the options. But I'm going to be showing you how to do this and how it translates into search engine optimization and help you understand what these 2 things mean here, the title and description. So I'm just heading back to the Site Manager here, and within the Site Manager you're going to notice a field here that says Google Index, and in this case it says yes. Yours may or may not say yes, but that means that Google has found my website. So if I take my website, weightlossformen.siterubix.com, and I copy that and I take it over to Google and I punch that in, you're going to be able to see that in fact Google has indexed my website, and it's actually indexed the dummy content on my website as well, which I have since removed. But you can see the title here. This is the home title, and within the settings here, that would be this, and you can customize this to whatever you want. And we're going to want to make it something that's relevant to our website, obviously. And this one is the blog post title with the name of our website as well. And that's automatically done within this code down here. So it's very important to have titles and descriptions that are useful in terms of not only describing what your website is, but being captivating and interesting to your audience as well. So this is just pulling default content from my website at this point, but we're going to customize it, and when Google comes and re-indexes my website and ranks it again, it's going to update to reflect my new settings. So I just wanted to give you some perspective as to what the home title is. This is the home title here, and this is the home description. So this is what we're going to be updating within the all-in-one SEO settings here. and when I come back I'm going to be adding some custom ones just so that you don't have to watch me type it out. So here we are. I've added the home title and the home description here. I've done it while I was away just so that you didn't have to watch me type it in. But so basically what I've done here is I've taken the name of my website, which is Weight Loss for Men, from the weightlossformen.siterubix.com. So that's kind of like the main theme of my website. But I always add something, usually separated by a dash, which indicates what the website's going to be about, in sort of like a motto kind of way, something that's interesting and engaging. I've put feel good, get fit, lose inches, sort of as my tagline up there. So when I go to Google in the future, after I update this, and it gets re-indexed, it's going to show that as my title up here, just to give you a bit of perspective. And initially your website is going to take around 7 to 14 days to initially get indexed in Google. Sometimes it's quicker, but it's never usually any longer than 14 days to get initially indexed, and then as you create content on your website, it'll start to get indexed much quicker, sometimes within minutes, as you establish authority in Google. So and then I have my description down here, which says Weight Loss for Men is a site dedicated to helping men with their weight loss, offering industry-leading information, tips, tools, and recommendations. So that's the description of my site, and for perspective, that's going to be the content that goes under here, in terms of my ranked listing and what it looks like. So I'm going to update that, and the rest of the settings you can pretty much leave the same. Sometimes I prefer to have dashes in between these page title and blog title, and that is going to be like this post here: Hello World, Weight Loss for Men. That's what it's going to look like with a dash, whereas a pipe is going to look like that. I just think it looks a little bit cleaner with a dash. So I usually go through and update all the pipe or the upright lines to dashes all the way through, and just make sure, I see it happen all the time, make sure you do not edit this top one here, and don't edit anything that's an underscore like that, because that will actually it'll mess things up. Like, we don't want to mess with this underscore here. Like if I change that to dash, that would cause a lot of issues. So make sure you don't change those. Just change the pipes to dashes if that's what you're going to do. So I'm going to go through here and just update those, just so that when my content moving forward gets indexed, it's going to look the way I want it to look, with the dashes in between the post title and the blog title. And this is automatically done for you. So moving forward, you're not going to have to worry about adding a title and description to all your pages, although the option is going to be there. So again, don't update any of the underscores here. If you're going to update anything, change the upright line to a dash. If you'd prefer it to look like that. The upright line can also rank well, so it's kind of just personal preference and what you want it to look like when it gets indexed into Google, either like that or with the dash there. So yeah, after we're done that, we're just going to simply update the options. You don't need to edit anything else at this point. We're going to be using this and utilizing this plugin at a later time with other features, but that's all you need to do. The keyword settings at the bottom, you do not need to enable those. Don't get confused by the idea of this called keyword settings, because that will not impact your rankings in Google and other search engines at all. So just leave that disabled, and I'm going to click Update Options here, and it's all up to date. You can see everything that I just did is saved, along with the updates I made to the formats of the titles. So that's about it. That's all we need to do in terms of the all-in-one SEO setup. After you've done this, your website code is basically ready to go. Again, none of these updates happen visually on your website. So if I go to my website, I'm not going to see any of these updates that take place here, but I will notice them when I get indexed in Google. But generally speaking, these updates are not all that visual like your content updates will be as you start building out your website. So if you do have any questions about the setup of all-in-one SEO or questions about getting your website ready for SEO or anything that has been covered within this video, please do leave your questions down below and I would be more than happy to help you out. Thanks a lot.